Now the next thing is what's happening is as we get moved, when we do move, we go like this. So we step into the net, we get low, our hands come back like this, and then we come down and we go straight up, and then we pike. And as we pike, our hands come together, and then this much here is over the net, and there's 3 lanes.
And so the net.
And we hit the net.
You guys went up for a triple block.
Oh, I was all
You
over
were
it.
all over the net.
Oh yeah.
It was like,
But the ball went straight down, and it kind of looked like it was a ball. But yeah, Alex was like,
Hey, what
So we
about,
got, like-
those other 2 triple blocks where it wasn't on the net?
yeah, they were nice. They were nice. So guys, that's what we're going to work on now. Is in base, we got our elbows locked, so you can see your hands here. Over, wait, and then press. That's all we need is a little press in like that, turn that ball. You don't need to be here and all the way up. Okay, it's just in quick. Okay, so we're going to go 6 on 6, and Ryan and Brad are going to come in, and they're going to be swinging too on the one side.
Cowabunga!
1, 2, 3. 21. If you get your serve in along the sideline, the end line, the other sideline, it's worth 2 points. You hit a chair, it's worth 5 points. Put the ball in the back corner, here it's worth 4. Serve in the net -2, and the other serve out is -1. You have 3 minutes to get 21 points. Go. Okay guys, come on in. Serve and run for 21. Now the setters didn't do any serving warm-up, so
Didn't hold me
Maybe there's like,
all right.
maybe there's 14.
Alex, how'd you do?
24. 47.
47.
wow.
47.
45.
Oh,
46.
what?
25. 27.
How much?
47.
What is that?
36. 26.
21. 9. 34. 42.
Wow. That's pretty So what we want to see, guys, in your hitting warm-up is not that you're killing balls, but you're really focusing on your technique. What I've noticed is that quite a bit of our 4-step approach and a lot of our, especially our outside approach, is really tiny. So it's like 1, 2, 1, 2, and jump. And really what we want to have is a nice rhythm. It's a 1, 2, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like that's your rhythm. 1, 2, 3, 4. So the 3 and 4 are big. Start slow, finish fast. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here, drive up with 2 hands, open up. This hand you can keep up if you want. Bring the wrist back, and then snap over the top. You see when this left hand comes under the chin, snap over the top. You got all that torque. You got more torque. Your torso here, shoulders, your pecs, everything's bang right in. And because your hand's coming up over the top of it now, awesome top spin. So you and Boston are hitting close to 11 feet. The average blocker is going to be at about 9 feet 8, 9 feet 10. So you guys are hitting well over top of that block. The set's down a bit lower. You still, with an ultimate extension, you're going to hit the ball at its highest trajectory point, stretch out the armpit, hit the high hands off the fingers, or still drive the ball down to the here's one more time. Just before you go, on that first step, oh yeah. It's just you need your one arm. Yeah, I think maybe you're hitting her, or this something like a back stroke. Here, and then drive it up. Two hands. You get 20% higher with 2-arm drive. Yep. So guys, why don't we do a few more of these while we're in rhythm, and I'll do that. Yeah. So we're gonna walk. Right?
Just wandering.
Oh! Give Alex a crappy pass. Okay, give him a good pass.
Oshie was like on the game. That's a bad pass.
Okay, Alex. Footwork positioning that we're trying to fix. So when you got to the ball, you were facing into 5. You can't see what's going on over here. So that's the one where we want you to turn and jump on 2 feet facing as much to 4 as you can. Now what you're able to do, because you're used to this, is you actually rotate in the air. But what happens is it sets a bit more inconsistent. You see how far off the net that is, almost my circles. Okay? So think of it like, hey Griff, come on over. So I just want to talk about your opening up. So play this. So really good footwork, stayed open to the ball. And really nice swing, but if you look at your torso, it's really closed, yeah. So that puts a ton of pressure on your shoulder. Now on right side, it's tough to open up, for sure, but it would be good to open up a little bit with your hips here, so then you can rotate. Right?
Rotate more in or?
Yes, exactly, yeah. So if you start here, and then as you're coming, the swing's coming through, you're rotating, you get a lot of torque here, and you drive that elbow down. Right. So if you look here, all that whip's coming out of your arm, which puts a ton of pressure on your shoulder.
Right.
Yeah. Which it works until your shoulder starts to go. The other thing that's great here is you land perfectly on 2 feet. Perfect. So the only thing I'd suggest is maybe open your hips up a bit and then rotate through.
Okay.
And your left hand, maybe tuck it under your chin. Oh, you did? Okay. Perfect.
Okay. Thanks.
Right on. Well, we're just going to watch this. Unfortunately, you're a little bit off the net. Okay, so you're running 31. Now, what I like what you did here is you kept your eye on the ball. You got in line with your 31 attack angle. You're not chicken winging, so that's an outside approach, right? Which is okay. Hands are up good. But you see now your elbow's really low. And now you got to bring your hand back, which slows everything down.
Okay.
Whereas if you chicken wing,
I can't chicken wing on a 31, coach.
Can't you?
No, it's super hard to get enough.
Okay. So what I'd suggest then is get your elbow back a lot faster.
So like back here?
And keep it back. Keep it back, but keep it up. So if you keep your elbow up, then your hand's up, and you don't have to kind of come back and recock it. Okay. That's why you're missing that ball. Okay. Okay, so guys, I sent you the video about side setting, not really to learn how to side set, but more about the importance of getting our feet around when we're transitioning off the net to set that ball. The aspect of it that I think is most critical for most setters, or for every setter, is that you're turning your eyes to the other side of the court to see what the blockers are doing, how the defense is setting up, even though it's a microsecond in the look. But if you don't get, more or less turned around and take that quick look, if you're setting the field, which Alex we're working on, right, you're not going to see what's happening behind your peripheral vision. So you can see if that middle's commit blocking your middle, right, and then you're really forced to only having that one outlet. You want to face into 4. The really interesting thing about that side set is what he's saying is he's going to have the setter commit to the quick, so the middle's running here, so you're going to face the middle, and then that forces you to do a side set. Out here to here, or a side set out to your right side, which is really advanced. Alex is doing some of those at the net when he's pushed in on a really tight set, but we don't want to have to always do that. So what we'll do is we'll put the ball in, and then both of you guys line up like you're a two, and then I'll just snap clap my hands, and then I want to see you do like a two-step transition off, and then just pretend you're in the middle, coming in like this, stand here, and then these guys two-step and face you.
So I'm like,
Yep. Yeah, really come off aggressively with your hop, and then hop in.
like a shuffle step.
Yeah, shuffle step. And on that one, what happened is you came in, you punch down, but if you're a little bit quicker, you got it quick, keep your hands here and just take it high. You want to take it on the highest point of your trajectory when you stay tall. Much better. Beautiful. Okay, one more. Okay, and out. Come on, Nate, let's go, brother. Okay, so now with you're coming out like this, baby hop, hands are down. Now they're coming up. So you're here, super aggressive. Step. Hands up nice and high. So just from here, right up high, and then make your look.